It was very important for us, for the integrity of the project, to be able to work with actual veterans from Afghanistan who are the right age. And it was great. We worked with extra specialists, Sean Barry and extra specialists who came on board with such a great, open, generous spirit. You know, they were wonderful. They were so enthusiastic and, you know, willing to do anything for very, very little. And we were blessed to sort of have them involved from a very early age and very early stage in pre-production. So they were helping us build sets, helping us source props, filling up sandbags. And then what was great was we were also able to engage them in the actual shoot. So a lot of the guys came on as extras, which was really important because, you know, training a layperson to act like a soldier is very difficult. You know, there's a lot of basic skills that they have to learn and know that obviously these guys know inherently. So all of that adds to the authenticity and the credibility of what's up on screen. So we were very lucky to be able to get, you know, the real vets involved on the level and the scale that we did.
And 3, 2, 1, boom! You guys are distracted by what's going on by the sound of very, very heavy artillery that will be coming behind you, and that'll be an indication that there's something going on that's a deal, okay? And we'll talk that through when we get to that part, but it will require you guys to start to peel away mid-concert, so that's another little moment that we need to do. Like they do in
Been blessed with a wonderful cast. We have Travis Fimmel in the lead role of Major Harry Smith, Luke Bracey as Sergeant Buick, who commands or who is part of 11 Platoon. We have Richard Roxburgh as Brigadier Jackson, Anthony Hayes as Colonel Townsend, Miles Pollard as Flight Lieutenant Frank Riley, Daniel Webber as Private Paul Large, and a host of other fantastic young Australian actors. And Alex England as Warrant Officer Jack Kirby.
So when we do the explosion, it's throwing action overlap. The throwing action can be done from back there. Yep. And then Alex.
Oh, it's much colder today.
Yeah, I didn't do that one, Drew. Jesus. Righto, Ray. Well done. Ray. Right, we're definitely done now, guys.
Beauty.
Well, obviously, you know, the film is about a very seminal, very significant Australian battle, and in military circles, it's an iconic battle, one of the largest that was fought in Vietnam, and obviously having the military involved and having veterans involved was very important. So there was a twofold balance there, in that the veterans themselves, the actual veterans of the battle, we've been very careful to obviously be true to history, but at the same time we're telling a story. We're not making a documentary. So we've had to obviously take license and amalgamate characters and events and create subplots to create a narrative story. So my analogy is to the veterans is, I've always said, look, we're not making a photograph of the battle, we're making a painting of the battle. The battle, we're telling the ballad of the battle, we're sort of singing the battle. It's an interpretation, an impressionistic interpretation, a dramatic interpretation of the real events. And I think most of the veterans understand that. And, hopefully when they see the film, they'll appreciate what we've had to do, but also appreciate that we do honour their legacy and their sacrifice.
デンジャークロース。それは味方にも砲撃が届くほどの超至近距離での交戦。
Bugger me. These blokes don't take a hint.
Target my location. Over. If you don't drop in the next 30 seconds, we'll all be dead.
What about 11 platoon, sir? 11 platoon is dead.
Stay strong. Protect your mates. Your Delta Company.
Yes, boss!
Danger close. Over.
デンジャークロース極限着弾。